Well, welcome again to Gardener's Cottage here on the North Norfolk coast. Cottage was actually built in 1964, we think. Underwent a large amount of restoration in 2007, 3 years after we originally purchased it, and we've owned this house now for almost 20 years. Well, actually 21 years this year. So let's go in and show you around this 5-bedroom holiday cottage here in Blakeney. I'm starting the tour through the main front door with Gardener's Cottage name on the front. As you come in through the front door, you're greeted by the staircase making its way up to the first floor, and off to my left is what used to be the lounge we now refer to as the snug. Let me just take you in there. We'll start our tour in this little front room. Got 3 large sofa seats in here. It's a dual aspect over the front drive where we initially came in. Lovely view out through to one of the thatched cottages here in Blakeney. Front garden this time of year absolutely full of flower with Philadelphus, rambling rector rose. And behind me here is a little sneak preview of the walled garden here at Blakeney. Guests recently comment how nice it was coming away to a cottage which was completely safe for the garden, fenced and walled, so that both dogs and children could play out in the garden safely without them having to worry about them escaping or coming to any danger. Now in this room we've got a large TV mounted on the wall now. That's a third of the little sofas. We've provided for guests to have a good selection of DVDs, although it is a smart TV giving you access to all the streaming programs. Now, through these double French doors, we now come into the large principal entertaining area here at Gardener's, which is this large kitchen diner. Again, dual aspect. Changes we've made here, improvements over the last few years, have been to increase the number and size of the fridges, because this cottage can sleep up to 14 guests, so parties coming here for self-catering holidays usually have food deliveries or go shopping and need to have access to good volumes in both fridges. So we've got the Smeg fridge, the original fridge freezer there. Large central island right in the middle of the kitchen is a lovely entertaining and work area with the twin butler sink and dishwasher in that area. Also got wine fridges for guests to use here. Little breakfast area with toaster and bread bins on the back wall, and if I swing round now to give you the full aspect, you'll see that massive plank top Victorian farmhouse kitchen table with the new fridge that's been added in the far corner there, a big American style lager, twin door fridge and 2-drawer freezer unit. In the central wooden cupboard here is another TV. We've got 2 facing sofas in this room, giving it a nice communal feel, and if people are entertaining in this area or cooking, then the whole family can be involved and in the same room. It also gives you these fantastic aspects and access through these double doors again onto the garden. Both these doors in the kitchen open out, and in great weather gives you access onto this large gravelled patio area that we've created again last summer to give guests a good social area and an outside dining option with a barbecue, as you can see in the distance. On the other aspect is another set of French doors giving you access into this lovely little courtyard area planted with more roses, fig trees, wisteria, which is now just over for the year, but the Maygold rose just coming into flower there, and a lovely sunny evening patio area with outside lighting as well. Washing line for guests to use. We'll take you around on a circular tour of this cottage and show you some of the other areas we've got. Note the blue and white china that we've got. A lovely collection of vintage and antique chinas, including lots of coastal themed and English blue and white rural themed chinas, in addition to the classic blue willow designs. Also added last year for guest use, twin coffee machines including a DeLonghi ground coffee machine and a pod machine option for guests to use. This little tea and coffee making area proves really popular, and the collection of blue and white china on the plate rack above it. Again, do encourage you to use all these lovely vintage English chinas while you're having your stay here at Blakeney. And in the corner cupboard there, more pieces of crystal and blue and white china for guests to use. So that's the main entertaining areas with your access onto the garden. Let's now go through and show you some of the bedrooms. Gardeners has got 2 downstairs bedrooms. I'm going to take you through to this one on the front of the house first off. One of my favourites, with a lovely 4-poster carved oak bed, twin bedsides, and an ensuite combined shower and bathroom here. Let's take you through. Low level toilet, wash basin, large shower unit in the corner with heated towel rails, and a pedestal footed large cast iron bath. Decorated on a coastal theme with lots of reproduction Peter Scott prints and local scenes of sand dunes. Gives a nice feel with the part boarded lower walls to the bathroom. There I am coming through, holding my camera through this really nicely furnished downstairs bedroom. And opposite this you've got a further bathroom, toilet and wash basin, which is a general use one for the downstairs of the house, but also this additional downstairs bedroom. I particularly like this one. Again, flat access with the rest of the house, patio doors looking back out over that little courtyard area, which in the evening gets the evening sun beautifully. It's also got a seating area in here and a TV hidden away in that cupboard just to the left, that again gives guests the option, if they've got a particular TV programme and want to sneak off and watch that, to use this as a little twin lounge area. Large painted wooden bed, and unusually off this bedroom, a utility room. Had to go somewhere, and when we looked at the floor plans when we were designing this place, this was the obvious place to put it rather than a third bathroom downstairs. So you got washing machine, tumble dryer, sinks, and ironing boards and irons, everything that you'd need during your stay if you do choose to do a little bit of laundry with the washing lines. We've also got areas and drying areas in here, a linen cupboard with some spare linens and throws should you have any accidents or need them while you're staying. So that's the downstairs of Gardeners. 2 bedrooms, the large kitchen area and the snug. So let's make our way upstairs now and show you the remaining 3 bedrooms. Come back to the front door, up the stairs onto the landing with a window overlooking the high street at Blakeney in the distance. There we go, Blakeney village with its red pantile roofs, looking in a westerly direction now, just to the right down the high street. Around 200 yards is the quay, so you're located really in the heart of Old Blakeney, between the actual quay and the coast road. This is what we usually refer to as the master bedroom suite. A large room, views over the birches, which is the name for that little cottage there. Just in the distance, not at this time of year, but through that trees you can occasionally sneak a sea view, but we don't make any claims about the coastal or sea views here at Gardeners. You have to walk down to the quay to get those really, but it's beautifully quiet and secluded in this block, and you're within walking distance of all of that. Here's your main or master bedroom suite with its French upholstered bed, twin bedsides just tucked in under the eaves, and behind that wall you have your very own further ensuite shower, bathroom and toilet. Again with partially boarded features on the walls, large corner walk-in shower. All these bathrooms have got heated towel rails and underfloor heating for your comfort while you're staying here. One thing we do have to point out to guests occasionally, however, is this wasn't built with a hotel boiler room, and we've got some signage around the place now just advising that you are a little considerate when drawing one of these large tubs full of hot water. If there's 14 of you trying to have a shower at any one time, then you're going to have a little cool water shower for a while the bath systems refresh. The third of the bedrooms upstairs is the smaller of the three, still with a double bed tucked in under the eaves again, and a single, making this option to use it as a family room. There are five bedrooms in total here. This one south facing, overlooking the fantastic garden here, looking down onto the fig tree, which is absolutely covered in young figs this year. It's looking really like it's going to be a good crop. Again, to my right is Blakeney High Street, and behind that, back lane running up towards the coast road itself. So a nice, sunny, really warm bedroom. Back onto the corridor. I did give you glimpses of this third shared bath and shower room. There's a shower fitted over the bath here, with toilet and wash basin just to the right. And the last and final bedroom, a big family room, sleeping four, with this absolutely massive oak-styled wooden painted bed frame, king-size bed, and if I swing right round, you'll see two singles, again tucked in under the eaves, giving you the option to use this as a family room. Really nice size, with twin aspects again over the car park, just tucked between Back Lane and the High Street. And again, looking down, just look at those climbing iceberg roses flowering away here in the garden. One of the key features here is the off-road parking for up to 5 vehicles and the walled and fenced garden. We've actually put fences in throughout the garden now, breaking it into 3 elements. So you've got that garden area which is completely fenced, the driveway area which is completely fenced, and the little courtyard garden which again has gates at either end. There's if you can just make out the little picket gate, which again we found that really excellent for puppies. You want to know where they are and be able to see them at all times, so putting them out into this little courtyard garden is really convenient and keeps them in a small area when it comes to knowing what they're up to. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour of Gardener's Cottage, Blakeney. It's available for hire through the Blakeney Cottage Company, who have their website, and it's also since mid-24 been available on Airbnb. So if you're thinking about coming and staying here in Blakeney and you've got a large party needing accommodation, do look us up. We'd love to have you stay and visit with us. Thanks for watching.